What's up, guys? I'm Drew. I made 11,000 cold calls as a freight broker, and today I want to talk to you about the top 5 things I learned along the way. So I had this post on LinkedIn blow up recently, and I thought it'd be good to do a video and talk through some of the thoughts I had when I was making it. Tip number 1, pains and challenges are the best ways to get in the door, but the hardest to come by. I found that a lot of brokers will sell on price and try to be the cheapest option for a shipper to get in the door. But if you take the time to discover more about what headaches a shipper has and challenges they have to overcome with their process, and you can provide a solution to that, then you'll be a long-term trusted partner, and that's the position you want to be in. Tip number 2, being pushy and desperate is not going to get you anywhere. So you don't want to be pushy and desperate because your tone comes over the phone. You can get a higher pitch, you can get much faster in your words, and people can smell that and feel that, and they don't even have to think about it. It's very subconscious. So you want to be confident, you want to be relaxed, and you want to have a deeper tone, and that's going to help them be more comfortable in having a conversation with you. I've also found that if you're pushy and trying to get in the door quickly and someone does let you in, you have to think, well, I'm not the only person calling them. Other people are calling them too, and if they're just letting me in the door, they probably let a few others in as well. So I found that those relationships are very transactional, and they're going to go for the cheapest quote, and if you can't provide that, they're probably going to find someone else. Tip number 3, be specific. Who sounds more credible to you? We move reefers, or we handle refrigerated produce out of Florida during the spring and summer months. Being specific can help in 2 ways. The first way is you build credibility. You immediately sound like you know what you're talking about. The second way is the more specific you are, the more you can align with their business needs or find out quickly if their business is not aligned with yours. Tip number 4, one call you're about to land the best shipper in the world, the next call you're going to get hung up on. Keep a level head and stay off the emotional roller coaster. I used to have a big number 6 that I wrote out next to my laptop. And this was my way of staying on the emotional scale between 1 and 10, right at a 6. If I just got off the phone with someone that told me they're going to give me all my freight, I would go to a 10. And that sign would say, hey, bring it back down. And if I were to get hung up on 3 times in a row and I'm at a 3, bring it back up to a 6. So you just don't want to get caught on this scale because you'll get burned out pretty quick. Tip number 5, if you don't listen, you won't learn. When I was first starting out as a freight broker, I had a script that I stuck to as much as I could, and the only thing I was concerned about was the script. I quickly found out if I'm only thinking about what I'm going to say, then I'm not going to focus on what I'm hearing. And if you don't listen, you won't be able to learn anything about their business, their pains, and how you can actually help them. You'll just be thinking about your script. And that's not how you're going to land business. I view freight broker sales as you're at an interrogation desk with 2 people on each side, and there's 1 spotlight. The more the spotlight can be on them, the better for you. The more you put the spotlight on yourself, the less they're going to care. Bonus tip for you guys, have some fun. If you're relaxed, if you have a smile on your face, it's going to come across on the phone, and it's going to lead to better conversations. One of the things I found when I was a freight broker is the most important tool is your CRM. If you're not logging notes, if you're not taking down your conversations you're having with shippers, you're not going to be able to remember anything, and you're not going to make as many sales. If you're looking for software that is freight specific to help you close more business, then check out Salesdash.crm.com, and there'll be all the info and pricing that you'd be looking for. Good luck on the phones. I'll catch you guys in the next video.